High-value women don't chase men who chase them. They chase men who don't need them. And the fastest way to become that man is to defeat lust. Here's the paradox nobody tells you. The more you want women, the less they want you. The less you need them, the more they pursue. Lust hijacks your dopamine system and turns you into exactly the kind of man high-value women avoid. Desperate, predictable, controllable. Defeat lust and you become the rarest thing in the modern dating market. A man who's genuinely indifferent. Not pretending, not playing games. Actually indifferent. And that's when everything flips. Here's how lust destroys your value. It floods your brain with dopamine for images and fantasies. Your brain gets massive rewards for women you'll never meet, for scenarios that will never happen. So when you meet an actual high-value woman, your brain already feels like it has access to infinite women, except it doesn't. You do nothing and get flooded with dopamine. You approach a real woman and get rejection or indifference. Your brain learns a twisted lesson. Real women are higher risk and lower reward than fantasy. This is the hijack. You become terrified of real interactions because your dopamine system is calibrated for pixels, not people. So you hesitate, you overthink, you come across as nervous or needy. High-value women sense this immediately and lose interest. Meanwhile, your lust makes you constantly hungry for female attention and validation. This neediness radiates from you. Women can smell it from across the room. Let me show you what this looks like. You see a high-value woman, beautiful, successful, the kind who has options. You want to approach, but your brain is flooded with anxiety because real interaction feels higher stakes than your usual dopamine source. If you do approach, you're trying too hard, laughing too much at her jokes, agreeing with everything she says, texting back instantly, making yourself available whenever she wants. You think you're being interested. She sees you're desperate. She loses attraction immediately. Not because you're not good enough, because you want it too much, or worse, you don't approach at all. You go home and get your dopamine from fantasy instead. You tell yourself you'll try next time. Next time never comes. Either way, high-value women aren't chasing you. They're running from you or not noticing you exist. Defeating lust rewires everything. 90 days of complete abstinence. No fantasy. No substitutes. Your brain needs to recalibrate what's actually valuable. The first 2 weeks are brutal. Your brain is screaming for its easy dopamine. You'll feel anxious around women because you can't go home and medicate the tension anymore. Push through. Week 3, something shifts. You talk to a woman and you're just talking. No hidden agenda. No desperate energy. No neediness, because your brain isn't starving for female-related dopamine anymore. By day 60, the transformation is obvious. You can be around attractive women without your brain short-circuiting. You can have conversations without trying to impress. You can walk away from interactions without feeling like you lost something. By day 90, you're running on clean software. Female attention isn't your dopamine source anymore. You get your rewards from building, from achievement, from purpose. Women become optional, not essential. That's when they start chasing. After the reset, you see a high-value woman and approach with zero attachment to outcome. You're not desperate for her approval because your brain isn't starving for validation. You're genuinely curious about her as a person, not hungry for what she represents. She feels this immediately. Most men she meets want something from her. You don't need anything. This makes you different from every other man in her life. You have a good conversation and then you leave. You don't ask for her number. You don't try to extend the interaction. You enjoyed it, and now you're done. This breaks her pattern. She's used to men clinging. You disappeared. She starts thinking about you. Why didn't he pursue? Why wasn't he like the others? She starts to chase. When she reaches out, you are not available immediately. Not because you're playing games, because you genuinely have other priorities. Your life doesn't revolve around female attention anymore. You have goals, projects, purpose. This drives her crazy. She's used to men dropping everything for her. You're treating her like she's optional, because to you she is. Here's the key. You're not doing any of this strategically. You're not running game or following a playbook. You genuinely don't need her validation because your dopamine system isn't broken anymore. High-value women have spent their entire lives reading men. They can spot fake confidence, manufactured scarcity, and pick up artist tactics instantly, but they can't spot genuine indifference because it's so rare. You're not pretending not to care. You actually don't care that much. Your brain gets its rewards from real achievement now. A woman's attention is nice but not necessary. This authenticity is magnetic. She pursues because she senses you're the real thing, a man who's actually outcome independent, not performing it. You don't text first. She does. You don't make all the plans. She does. You don't prove your worth. She tries to prove hers to you. The entire dynamic flips, and you didn't try to make it happen. You just removed the thing that made you needy. 6 months after defeating lust, your dating life is unrecognizable. High-value women pursue you, not because you're richer or better looking, because you're the only man in their life who isn't desperate for their attention. They text you first, they initiate plans, they invest in you, because they can sense you're different. You have options, purpose, and a life that doesn't revolve around them. Your great-grandfather would understand this. He didn't chase women because he was too busy building. Women chased him because he was clearly going somewhere. You've recreated that dynamic, not through scarcity tactics or mind games, through genuine indifference that comes from having a functional reward system. Defeat lust. Watch high-value women start chasing you, not because you learned a trick, because you became the kind of man they can't help but pursue.